His name was never recorded. His rank was never mentioned. The camera caught him for 11 seconds and moved on. It was the winter of 1942, somewhere on the Eastern Front, the most brutal theater of the entire war. Over 4 million men died there. He was one of the ones still standing. For now. Tonight, we're going to ask him 3 questions that no one ever asked. And we're going to listen. Are you afraid?
I am afraid to move. I have learned that the moment you move, truly move, not just breathe, something notices you. I am afraid of the silence before the order comes. I know what it means. I have been afraid since October, and I think I have forgotten what it felt like not to be. Back home, the mud was soft. Here, the mud is hard and cold, and it doesn't smell like anything I know.
Military psychiatrist John Apple, who studied combat fatigue for the US Army in 1944, concluded that every soldier, regardless of courage or training, broke down after an average of 200 to 240 days of continuous combat. Not some soldiers, every soldier. Fear, he wrote, was not weakness. It was the nervous system doing exactly what it was designed to do.
Do you still remember who you were before the war?
I was an apprentice baker. I remember that. My hands used to be warm all the time from the ovens. I remember the smell of bread at 5 in the morning. There is no smell like that anywhere here. I remember a Sunday when a girl laughed at something I said, and I couldn't remember what I said, but I spent the whole week trying to say it again. I don't know which one is real, the person who existed then, or this one. I think they are both real, and that is the worst part.
Viktor Frankl, the Austrian psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, described this fracture of identity in his 1946 work as the moment a person loses the thread between who they were and who they have been forced to become. He called it existential disorientation, not madness, but the mind's honest response to being placed inside conditions it was never built to endure. The soldier does not stop being himself. He simply cannot find himself anymore.
I want one night where I don't have to listen for sounds, where silence means nothing is coming. I want to sit in my mother's kitchen without explaining anything to anyone. I want to matter to someone who is not trying to use me for something. I want, and I know how this sounds, I want someone to know I was here, that I existed, that I was more than this uniform and this rifle and this cold. I don't want to be a number in someone's report. I want to be remembered as a person who had warm hands once.
We never asked him anything. The camera moved on, the war moved on, history moved on. But the questions were always there, waiting for someone to ask them. He had warm hands once. He made bread. He loved someone on a Sunday, and somewhere in the winter of 1942, he was still all of those things, inside a uniform, inside a trench, inside a war that had forgotten to ask. If you could ask a soldier one question, any soldier, any war, any side, what would it be? Leave it in the comments. Because here on War Questions, we believe the questions matter more than the answers.